What a year it has been. I stood before you last year with such excitement, inspired to be the new leader of AILA. I'm a realist, so I knew what we were potentially facing would be hard. But man, I had so much hope, and I still do. That flame of hope has not been extinguished, and the reason for that is you. Over the past year, I've gotten to meet many more of you, working shoulder to shoulder on difficult challenges that face our organization and our attorneys across the country. I have to thank the incredible executive committee for being on call 24/7 to vet the constant chaos. AILA's amazing staff work countless hours to help stabilize us. And thanks to you for rolling up your sleeves and mentoring others in these trying times. Seeing that fight and your passion, that keeps the spark in me alive. I am truly honored to stand before you today, not just as a fellow member of AILA, but as your outgoing president. But I have to be a little authentic with you. It was really hard for me to sit down and gather my thoughts to present a message to you today. I kept thinking, I'm the president of this organization. They are looking at me as a leader to lead. How am I supposed to inspire these strong, amazing attorneys when I know what they're going through daily? I'm facing the same doubts and fears. I want you to know that as the outgoing president and fellow member of AILA, I deeply understand the weight you carry and the fire you bring to this fight for justice. So let me begin with the truth that we all feel in our bones. Our work is hard. And under this administration, it has become even harder. Policies have literally changed overnight. Courts are packed and have become the scene of chaotic arrests and apprehensions. Our clients are afraid and uncertain, but even worse, they face cruelty from the country which they once saw hope and dreams. Every day, news stories break about immigration and we see the human cost up close and personal. We don't just read the news, we live it. We fight it, and even worse, we carry it home with us every night. But here's what I do know. You have not given up. You continue to show up each and every day. You file motions to stop the deportation machine, make arguments against injustice, compassionately meet with your clients and their frightened families, and you have reminded the administration and the courts that the Constitution is non-negotiable. You are brave. You are brilliant. You're my brothers and sisters in arms, and even better, you are not alone. Because here's a truth I want you to carry with you after today. AILA has your back. When someone gets tired or needs a break, our organization's bench is deep. It's full of talent, full of mentors, and amazing staff doing the grunt work, leading experts on immigration law and policy, and quite frankly, full of the most intelligent people I know. When the weight of this gets too heavy, just know that we lift together. When one of us is exhausted, another comes off the bench, ready to run the next mile in this relay for justice. That's what it means to be a part of this organization, this family. We are not isolated warriors. We are a team, a community, a movement bound by purpose and fierce belief in the dignity of every human being. And though it may feel like the system is broken, I still have hope. Not naive hope, not blind hope, but a stubborn, unrelenting hope rooted in our history and in our clients' courage. We have seen how the arc of justice bends slowly, but it does bend. And that's because people like you refuse to let it break. Remember in March when the administration decided to backdate the new forms and say, okay, as of right now, only these new forms can be used. Well, AILA was not having any of that, and we sued. It was only a matter of a day or so when the administration granted us a 30-day grace period to use the new form. I have hope because courts, even for all of their flaws, still respect and understand the rule of law. A few months ago, I received a crazy request for evidence on a case, and I had a moment of sassy Kelli thought. I went online to Amazon, and I purchased the Citizenship for Dummies. I purchased this with the full intent of gifting it to USCIS with my response. Looking through the book, which happens to be co-authored by our very own Stephen Heller, he's the chair of the DOS committee, I came across the naturalization test questions, and I had this moment of fundamental clarity. One question is, what is the rule of law? Answer, everyone must follow the law. No one is above the law. This answer is so fundamental that new citizens must understand it. Yet it appears our president doesn't, or at least we know he doesn't respect it. I have hope in the rule of law so much that this year, AILA, guided by our incoming president, Jeff Joseph, has established a rule of law task force. This task force will provide critical resources to AILA members to defend us and keep us ahead of the game when the administration comes at us with their next attack on immigration and fundamental American values. Finally, I have hope because I look out in this room and I see the kind of people who do not flinch in the face of injustice. You dig deeper, you rise higher, and you keep fighting, not for headlines or praise, because your heart simply won't let you do anything else. So let us commit today, not just to the law, but to each other. Let's organize, let's train, let's share our briefs, our strategies, our grief, but let's be a force that no administration can intimidate, because we know that when we are united, we don't just endure, we win. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your heart. Thank you for being there for one another. And thank you for reminding me and reminding America what justice really looks like.